So the original concept for this was we were actually going to walk down the line and everything, but
I see.
But I didn't have a camera guy to follow us because my guy bailed on us actually the minute we were starting. So now what we're doing...
Why did he bail?
Microphone on the table. I don't know. But hey.
Can't count on anyone these days,
Can't count on anyone these days. First off, though, Warped Tour food. How badass is this stuff?
It is the best food.
It's probably the best I eat all year round, or in my life in general.
That's what I was looking forward to this year, Warped Tour, is I knew that it meant I was about to get good food for the summer.
I don't eat this well ever.
What are you guys eating when you're off tour? Do you guys cook at all?
We eat a lot of Mexican food.
Yeah.
Like Taco Bell Mexican food or like real Mexican food?
Real Mexican
food essay?
Well, I've noticed that that's kind of taken over people. Like, I love Mexican food.
No.
If your taco's in a crunchy little shell, it ain't Mexican.
No. It ain't Mexican.
You gotta get those corn tortillas, you know what I'm saying?
It's corn tortillas.
We overdose on Mexican food all the time.
Yeah.
All the time, like food coma overdose. What?
I'm
Now
throwing
you're
food at you
seeds
so
at
crazy.
me.
I'm gonna just eat this way. I'm attacking Ash with my food.
It's the seeds from the. This is dangerous. But what I was proud of you for was going straight for the corn, because I'm kind of nervous about the corn.
Corn's
I didn't
great.
want the corn, but the guy from Paris talked me into it.
And that tomato butter on it?
You talked me
Speaking
into
of
the
the
corn.
devil, pretty cool how all the band people get involved serving the food here. We just
I
have
know.
Paris serve us. But you
Yeah.
guys, so you're on your second Warped Tour.
Yep.
Your second as well, because you were in 2013. You weren't in the band, you joined right after.
Right. Number one for me.
And when did you join the band? Last?
January?
He said, I don't know, January. I'm not sure if you could pick that up. By the way, that's the microphone right there. Sorry if the audio is crap. But, so, first time around, you two are the champs now at it. What did you learn? What are you like? Are you pros at it now?
So much. We learned so much, yet never enough.
There's never enough.
Never enough. We picked up so many tricks along the way, and I still feel like I came into this not knowing anything again, because it's Warped Tour is like an ever-growing,
And you never know what's going to happen. For example, I hear your generator just blew out on your guys' bus.
Here's the thing about that.
Yeah.
The first Warped Tour we did, everybody's bandwagons is breaking down, right? I was just there like, oh, ours is fine. Nothing's breaking on ours. Like, we had the best luck. It never broke down.
It's because you were so positive.
You jinxed it.
Of course that would happen.
I jinxed it. Now.
So now you're driving in the dark with no heat, or sorry, with nothing but heat.
We have no.
Because there's no air, so it is a hot.
There's literally
hot bus.
nothing but heat. May I? I want to eat, but I also want to describe to you the night I had the other night.
Let me paint you a little picture.
Paint me a picture. Be my Picasso.
Okay.
It worked.
So, I wake up to heat, because our generator had.
Worst thing, by the way, is when you wake up and it's really hot.
Oh, it's the worst.
That's the worst feeling.
In a puddle of your own
That's the
sweat.
worst.
In a puddle of your own
Tears
sweat and urine.
because there's no AC.
It's the worst.
Sweat and tears.
So we tried to get it looked at, worked on it, and that's when I'm told, like, look, you can't get it fixed till Tuesday. At that point, it was like Thursday. Yeah. It's still not fixed.
So what, it's been up for 3 days now.
That's correct.
Maybe 2 days?
I think it's 3 days and 2 nights.
But it feels like 5 years.
Yeah, 3 days and 2 nights. And so the first night, we were like, okay, we can all split up. You go with Memphis Mayfire, you go with CrossFit, I'll go with Escape the Fate, you go with...
That's heartbreaking. You guys all had to separate?
We did it, though. We couldn't do it. We were like...
You're like, we're going to tough it out. I don't care if we burn to death.
We were like, okay, guys, we're in this together. No joke, we all stripped down to our underwear.
Nice. No joke. Isn't that what we're all doing anyway? I mean, if it's cold outside, I still strip down to my underwear.
I like to open up my night with that fact first. So it was very hot. We couldn't sleep in our bunks because of the heat. So we took all the cushions off the couches, and they slept on the floor, all cuddled next to each other, underwear. I put ice in Ziploc baggies and placed them all around and just like laid on them.
That would have been like the most inconvenient sleeping, I feel like.
It was. I didn't really sleep.
It was awful.
I didn't really sleep.
You stayed cool. Actually, you were freezing.
Cool. But then I woke up freezing. I finally fell asleep.
Well, you were sleeping on a damn bags of ice. Of course you woke up freezing.
And then I woke up freezing.
But so that's got a few days left still.
So we're still in the thick of that right now. But you know what? You can't really complain because it happens to every single band.
Oh, literally. Last year on Warped Tour, we had bus problems. Like, it happens to everybody. We'll wake up, we'll have 10 people on our bus because theirs broke down.
You know? So it's like, who can you complain to? So you just suck it up.
And at the end of the day, you're on Warped Tour.
Yeah,
it's like at the end of the day, doing all that
bad.
shit, we're on Warped Tour, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. That's it.
But so you guys are digging it out here, yes?
I've eaten corn on the cob. In this, with you fine gentlemen.
Eating catfish, too.
Catering like
with our hands. like heathens.
If you're ever having a bad day, you can just come in this line and you just know it's gonna be okay.
Dude.
You
Always
gotta
strike up a good chat,
That's it.
Yeah.
and you know you're gonna get some damn good
Yeah.
food. So, you guys just dropped a new music video, by the way. Kill or Be Killed. New album coming out. When did Epidemic come out? November of last year is when Epidemic
Doesn't
came
it
out.
feel like we just talked about
Yeah,
yesterday?
it's really weird that like we're talking about a whole full-length album now. So
It
like,
came out last summer.
I feel like with with an EP, it might be like if you can have 5 strong, solid songs on an EP, that's pretty. Is that hard to follow it up with a full length to where you can
Yeah.
put 10 good quality songs like on a 5-song EP?
Yeah, it was a lot of
So
pressure.
what was that like?
It was a lot of pressure, and especially because a lot of the songwriting dynamic changed.
How so?
The songwriter.
I'm gonna keep checking the time, sorry, because I know that
That's
thing's gonna
okay.
shut off 20 minutes in.
Are you even listening to me right now? Nick?
What?
I'm just kidding. That was good.
Go on.
So
Feel free to talk also, guys. I feel like Ash is just like
I know you. I'll shut up then.
no,
Fine,
but I want to
guys.
hear about. So how did it
No,
like?
okay, you know what? This is good. Because Jeremy actually wrote some guitar parts.
Row
So-
the parts
Yeah,
gently
yeah.
on the strings.
We don't talk good here Tuesday. We don't talk so good. Yeah, how was it, Jeremy?
Writing process in general, like the sound, like changing the sound, or just in general.
Anything. Like, what was it like for you coming into the studio?
This is your first album recording with the band. Yes.
Yeah. For me, I was more just stoked to be a part of an album, to be honest. But
Did that feel like a step that you've been waiting for, kind of?
oh yeah,
Waiting
yeah,
to finally be at least in the recording process.
yeah. Of course. You know, instead of just recording at home and releasing it to no one, now it's like I'm actually a part of something and it matters.
So
You
this is the
know?
first time that you all actually collectively wrote together.
Yeah, well, with Jeremy, yeah.
And that was good. It was like a good experience.
Oh yeah, probably one of the best experiences I've had.
It was
Oh.
really fun. But it was like 30 days of non-stop work. Like, there was not a day off ever. Hi.
This is the most inconvenient miking.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
But you had a blast though, recording it, writing it, all that stuff.
I tried to go there like every day, even if I wasn't doing anything. I just sat there just to be a part of it. So definitely a lot of fun, and it's really heavy. Like it's definitely.
Yeah. So Kill or Be Killed. I gotta say that based off your terminology, that song had some heavy hits to it. Is that your lingo? It hits so heavy. I'm trying to think of when you were describing songs, you always say those kind of things.
It's like a kick in the teeth. You know, like you got that like that grooving riff that makes you shake it off, and it just comes in, just bam,
It's so heavy.
I'm like the worst at describing, but at the same time, I'm the best at describing. Because I will take you there. I'll bring you on home, sail you down the river.
He'll float you down that boat.
never allowed to have a working mic on stage that's actually on.
Instead, he makes the most ridiculous faces on stage.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What is with the faces you make on stage, dude? I've never seen. He's like.
I don't like. I'll see these pictures. I'm like, I didn't know like my face can make that.
No, there's one picture. Please, I hope in this video that you insert.
I don't even want to cut this interview. I just want to put it up.
Yes,
on cut.
just
I feel like
please
it's such a good chat. though.
find and insert this picture I'm about to describe here.
Oh, is it the Elvis one?
Nikki looks. His face is like going into his body. His
got
face
it.
is like in himself. I don't even know
His
how.
face is in himself. That sounds like some sort of like sexual assault.
There's some weird exorcist shit going on there with that.
They
Well-
have one. I actually look like a fat Elvis.
I've always considered you to look like a fat Elvis, so it's understandable. But you guys are wearing makeup every day in the hot sun.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Every
what is
day.
it like? Although one point that Nick made that was funny was he said that if he takes off his makeup, he can walk around and people don't recognize you.
It's true.
But you, on the other hand, with your hair,
No,
Oh yeah.
I
was
No,
don't
there's
like
no
your-
escaping for
no.
her.
Yeah.
Well, I wore a hat the other day, and it was definitely like lesser.
Yeah.
I see you with a cute little umbrella walking
Oh
around.
man, I should have had it today too, but I left it all the way like a billion miles away in our bandwagon.
We
But
can really
the-
install some
miles.
misters on that.
Yeah. Oh, on my umbrella. That's
Yeah.
a good idea. You know why I like the umbrella thing?
Why?
When I was younger, I saw Davey Havoc at Warped Tour, and he
What
had
year
an
was
umbrella.
that?
I don't freaking know.
AFI was playing Warped Tour?
This is probably like 98,
This was 76.
I don't know. But AFI played. It was the 1 year they played. Did they only play 1 year? I don't know their whole history with Warped Tour. Like how many years they played.
Maybe. I don't know the answer to that one.
No, they weren't even on main stage. I know. He was wearing vinyl pants, a fishnet
And
shirt.
an umbrella.
Oh, no. That was off stage. When he was walking around, he had an umbrella with a trench coat in the heat.
In the heat.
Yeah, there's videos of it. It's
Davey Havok,
legendary.
you just don't care.
Legendary on YouTube.
Great guy, by the way.
I seen it, Nick.
I seen it in people's
I
persons.
seen it.
I saw it in the real life.
Yeah, I seen it. And it always stuck with me. I was always like, if I'm ever on Warped Tour, like, I want an umbrella. So I have my damn umbrella.
You finally made that marking.
I made it. I'm on Warped Tour with my umbrella.
That could look like a number of horrible things.
Hellacious face.
You have to send me that so I can pop up in the video right here where I'm looking at it. But pretty much it's you and Elvis looking like you're having very good times.
Oh,
Looks like-
yep. It's okay.
We're definitely recording. We're definitely recording.
Disregard everything I just said because I sound like a turtle.
I can't. It's part of the interview now.
It's in it now, forever and ever.
But so I want to get back to this
I
new
want to
album.
know what
though.
he said.
I want to get back to Kill or Be Killed. So, how does that song, why was that the one that you guys decided to release as the single? And how do you feel it portrays the album? Is that a pretty good vibe for
I
how the
had to
album's
fight
gonna be?
for it a little bit.
Ooh, why? These guys didn't like it?
No.
As a single,
We loved
or-
it.
No,
We're
you know
all
when
about
you know how it goes. There's so many people on your team. There's label and booking agent, product manager. You know, you're the person that's in charge of all your marketing, and your producer, your songwriter, your manager, and everyone has an opinion on what they feel is going to be like the best
hit,
song.
the one
yeah.
to come out with first.
And you know what? It wasn't that I necessarily thought this one was like the huge hit off the album or anything like that. I just felt like it really embodied everything this album is going to be.
So it's definitely a good one to introduce people to the album.
Yeah.
Not to necessarily like.
And it's a hateful album. I wish
Why
you
is
were
that?
saying we were saying we were promoting like love, peace, and like unity and happiness, but we're just kind of
What inspired this hateful tone?
because it's just being in a band and like life, being in a band that you work really hard and it's your passion, and you grow and grow and grow. You kind of feel the sting of people kind of using you, or kind of
Is
realizing
it a side
who
of
your
the music
friends
world
are.
that you hadn't really thought of
Yeah.
until you are involved with it
Yeah.
for a few years and you actually get to
Yeah.
see the true colors of it?
I say this year, a lot of my ride or die friends got out of my car this year for whatever reason, you know? And it just was a lot of life lessons I had to learn. So we basically wrote the album about all of that. Losing band members, losing best friends, getting stabbed in the back, you know?
Was that a
having to
similar
stand up
thing
for yourself.
that all of you experienced to an extent?
Oh yeah, with Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, people come in. I'm totally new to it. People come in and you get really close, and then
They're gone.
they're just gone, and you're just like, damn it.
Well, you know, it
doing
sucks
all
to
the things they said that they weren't going to do.
it sucks to get close to someone and then
Realize that they weren't even necessarily the person that you had gotten close with.
Yeah. So the album's a lot about that. There's some relationship stuff in there as well, because it all kind of, what's the Venn diagram where the circles touch?
So there's some where they're all in the middle.
It's all in the middle. It's like
Kill or Be Killed's right
Relationship.
there in the center.
yeah.
Music, drama, something in the middle.
Basically, but I feel like that's something a lot of our fans write to me about, their friends kind of turning their backs on them, or their parents kind of shutting them or whatever. I just feel like it's something that everyone's kind of seems like they're going through lately, and it felt like the right way to go.
And you guys are stoked with it. You
Now
think
I'm
it's the
getting
best-
mad just thinking about it.
Was it the best work from you guys? I'm guessing obviously you're going to say it's the best work you've done.
No, I like the last one more.
Because Epidemic was damn good.
Just kidding. It was good.
So was it hard to follow it up thinking like, damn, we have to actually do
Yeah,
something better
there's
than
a
this
lot of
now?
pressure.
And not just in 5 songs. Like, is it 10 songs or something like that?
12.
Okay, even more. So it's like we're going to have to do 12 songs that all kick ass.
It's definitely a lot of
The
pressure.
pressure's on.
Yeah.
But you feel like you accomplished it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was like a few things that, like, even drum wise, when I went to go record, that I was super uncomfortable with and had to like really take them back to the drawing board and sit in my living room and like play the parts, you know, like. But I think that's like a really, like, that's like a piece of the record that everybody did. Everybody shoved themselves way outside of their comfort
everyone
zone.
stepped it up a few notches.
Exactly, and did things that they were not comfortable with, and that they necessarily couldn't do at the beginning of the record, but they could do it at the end of the record. So
I did
we
a
all
scream
pushed
the
ourselves.
other day that like freaking Danny Filth would be proud of this scream that came out of me. And I have a video of the moment it happened. And Eric, Eric, our producer.
Oh, do you guys work with him again, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, we'll get back to him in just a sec.
Okay.
But go on.
And he was just like, damn, girl, where'd that come from? You must be pissed.
Where do you get those screams from?
Dude, teach me how to scream. Teach me. And
Yeah.
you know what? I'm super proud of what we did.
Yeah.
It's definitely a step up, and you can like hear the progression, just like as a band as a whole, just like just song structure, just the attitude, the kick, and especially with Ash's vocals, you can tell everything is just really getting to where it needs to be. And I never want to see us hit our point because I want every album to be.
There should never be a point. Exactly. There should never be a point.
And this album is definitely a next step. And they got some songs in there, man, that you can just shake your hips to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We wanted to do some, we'll call them dance, kind of more like club.
There's some electronic vibes to some
All
stuff.
right, we're just going to call them strip club. All right?
What kind of music are you? We're strip club core.
Dude, that's going to be a thing someday.
Strip core?
Strip club core.
Club core?
Yeah.
You guys are going to be the inventors of it.
I just wanted stuff that like you could move to. Not necessarily. I didn't want all songs that like you could just like bounce and headbang to. I wanted some stuff that you could like get down to. You
But
know?
it has some heavy stuff too.
Yeah.
Like some
Yeah,
drums. And
absolutely.
was your last album the first one that had you? Excuse me, the one that had you screaming on it? And so you're carrying that over to this album too. So that's something you enjoyed in Epidemic.
Oh yeah.
Being able to get out
well,
that
it was something
side.
I always did live, but I didn't know how to translate it from the adrenaline of live to
To
the
the studio
recording
process?
booth.
Did
In the
Eric
recording
help you out
booth,
with that at all?
He did.
All right, go on.
He got
So
it out of me.
How did Eric help you with that, and why was your connection with him so good that you guys went back to him after an EP for a full length?
Because songwriting is a weird thing. You have to like let all your secrets out.
Give me a second. I'm gonna restart the camera
No, go
before
ahead.
it stops.
I'm gonna eat this corn then. Hi.
And just like that, we're
I
back.
can't do it. Oh, hi.
But so, how did you guys first get involved with Eric Grant though for Epidemic? Because I know you guys.
Well, we did Victim to Villain.
That's right. And then
Before.
you released it with his label. Is that right? Or what did you
Epidemic was with his label, yeah.
Okay, Epidemic was.
Yeah. Like I said, with songwriting, you kind of have to have trust. Trust is a big thing because you have to kind of spill some secrets, and it's kind of it's vulnerable and embarrassing sometimes, and you have to trust that the person isn't going to just make fun of you for some of your ideas, and you're also going to have to trust their judgment that they're going to,
Give you the best input that they
if they
possibly
think it's a
can.
bad idea, then you trust it. You're like, okay, if you say so, then
And that's good because you need someone who can tell you when something's bad.
yeah.
Because a lot of people's friends, you'll say something bad and they'll just always tell you it's good.
Right.
They'll
be like,
either
"Oh, no,
always
that
tell you
dress
it's
looks
good,
great. That sounds
or
good."
if you disagree, they'll get really upset. But we can we do butt heads, of course, because we're both really creative
Which is good
people.
too, because at the end of the day, you're all going to have different opinions.
Oh,
for
it
some
made the
things.
whole record better because we really freaking pushed each other. Like, not only did he push me, like we pushed each other. And he's especially good with vocalists. He knows how to get really good performance out of you. Like,
So he's brought you up to a level that before working with him, you don't think that you were at necessarily?
no, definitely. If you compare the way I sound now to the way I sounded on the Mechanical Heart, which was the last EP
How do you
we
feel
did
looking
without
back
him.
at this stuff prior to Eric, prior to now? Looking back at your old stuff, is it just like, wow, we've really improved as a
Dude,
band?
just
That's insane.
improved. Just improved. We took what we wanted to do, which we did at a very amateur, like young level, and we took it and we built into something that like
It's continually
yeah,
growing.
Yeah, it's solid now. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. It's like it has substance now. It has it's a living, breathing thing. And before it was like we were just trying to figure out how to even give it life.
And now it has life, and now you're just
It
making
does,
it strong.
and
You're
now
giving
it's
it
a
steroids.
monster. And now it's
like
out
a
of
baseball
control.
player on steroids now, and it's
I
not
see what
stopping.
you did there.
But yeah, I'm very anxious to see what people think, but I was a little nervous about Kill or Be Killed, but the response has been the coolest response we've ever had to a song ever.
Good, and that gets you stoked, I'm sure, for the rest of the album. Malevolence? Is that what it's called?
Malevolence.
Like the movie? Is
Not
that
Maleficent.
Maleficent? Oh wow, I just really look smart. Maleficent. So tell me about the title of
Malevolence.
this then. Malevolence.
It means it's where the name Maleficent came from.
Oh, see, I wasn't too stupid.
No,
then. That makes sense. I knew that.
You made the correlation in your head.
Yeah.
Well,
I was
I
like
really
Angelina Jolie.
identified to that character a lot more this year.
So it actually was inspired by that
It's loosely
character.
based around by her. Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Because she, she started out as a happy peaceful, person like we all do, and through other people that she loved and trusted, she kind of became
Through kind of what you were talking about, kind of through the negative side you learn of people, the people who get out along the way.
She's still good, but she just now sees people for what they really are, and she's turned into kind of an evil, vengeful, mean, hateful person.
Just like Ash Costello.
Just like me.
Just like her.
And for the most part, I'm a very happy person. But, deep down, I don't really let people in that often anymore, and I keep my circle small.
But going back to Eric Ron, he's one of those people that you've let get into that shell.
Yeah, he's one of my best friends now.
Good.
Yeah.
And so through that, it sounds like you've been able to put out some of the best stuff that you've been able to do.
Yeah. Just today, he text messaged me. Joan Jett was just inducted into the Hall of Fame. She thanked her producer manager that she's had for 30 years. He's like, that's going to be us in 30 years. I was like, oh,
that's right.
Eric Ron, you stop that. And I was like, and then he goes, well, I hope not. I hope we're just sitting on an island, just chilling in 30 years.
Just chilling, living life.
Yeah.
Well, good. And it's dropping in fall, this new album?
Yeah.
So what are you most excited about this new album for? I'm going to ask each of you that. So we're going to go down the line.
I've been talking a lot, so you guys go ahead. I'm going to eat some of this food.
All right. But it sounds like you're excited with the direction, the sincerity, the organic kind of flow that it's had.
All of it.
Go on. Tell me about this new album. What gets you so pumped for this?
I'm just super stoked because, like I said before, everybody really pushed themselves musically. So the music on this record is really cool. It's something totally new. It's going to be something that New Year's Day fans haven't heard. I mean, obviously it's going to be New Year's Day, but it's going to be a side of New Year's Day that's new. Everybody really pushed themselves, which is really cool. So I'm super stoked about that.
Jeremy?
Honestly, I'm excited for it to come out so I can play the stuff. Because it is
that's
so
the worst
much
part,
fun.
Damn, he got my answer.
Dude, the songs are so much fun to play. Like, I miss playing. Oh, yeah.
Are you guys playing that one on the tour?
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
Dropped it.
Yeah.
It's so much fun to play because it's a headbanger.
Yeah.
It's like break your fucking neck.
It's a chanter.
Yeah.
And it's a chanter.
All right.
That's the
you.
word we just made up.
Even though Jeremy stole yours.
Well, I'm gonna go a little bit different. They have one track that I'm really excited for people to hear, and it's got this. I don't want to describe it in a wrong way, but it's like the strip song that she was talking about, but I don't want to call it that.
Does it have a total new element to it?
It's got like this total like Justin Timberlake-y, Michael Jackson-y pop vibe to it, but still with this rocket kick.
I love me some Michael Jackson.
But it's so good. It's so good. It's like you hear it, you can't deny that that's a badass song. And then, dude, Ash just brings in the heat on that one. And it's like a brand new side of New Year's Day.
So everybody pulled their weight in this one to help bring something fun, fresh, and new to New Year's Day.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
I had a sweet rap solo that night.
I got a rap solo before the country breakdown.
It's just this freestyle, and then I get into this chicken bacon. No, but like just there's like new elements in it that's just absolutely kick ass, and I think it's going to blindside everybody.
Good. So it sounds like you're all very stoked for this new album, but I think we're pretty much done eating, I guess.
I was full like a while ago, but it tastes so good.
I was full before we started. I was just like, we have to eat around the table, and
Cramming it in.
I was eating
Try
for
this.
real. I wasn't pretending, Nick.
I'm sorry, I'm a fake.
Oh.
No, but cool.
We thought we knew you, man.
We thought we knew you, but I'm
You
just one of
just
those people that gets off along
We
the
can
way.
just keep talking.
You got out of the car, bro.
Yeah, what'd you get out of my...
You're just a Nick that I used to know.
You guys, I was joking. Come on, I was joking, man. Get that corn out of your mouth.
Stop.
Well, I think we've covered a lot. All right. So we got a few weeks to catch them on Warped Tour. You guys are on the Journeys one.
Yeah.
Journeys left or right?
We're on the left foot.
You're on the left foot.
I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna say
Are you really?
I am.
Oh, that's cool.
Are any of you guys? Well,
No.
actually, well, maybe someday you'll know what it's like to be cool.
Oh.
Oh,
Dang.
Just kidding.
Damn.
Well, they say that left-handed people are more creative. I don't know.
and then they have no souls.
That's
I'm
you.
not gonna
Like
argue
teachers.
against either of those.
That's true.
But so that means you have half a soul because half your hair is red, right?
This is how it grows naturally.
All right.
So
Well,
yeah, have a soul.
I think we've covered enough to make this piece amazing.
Okay.
But thanks for talking, and I guess
Nick.
catering chats is what it's called.
Catering Chats. Did I just see your sign out for you?
I think so.
Catering Chats.
Interviews?
Oh no, that's what he came up with in the line. He came up with that in line. I totally forgot. He said Dinnerviews. And I was like, done. That is it. How good is that? I think I need to hit up my department. Dude, I need to hit up AP and say like, hold up. I know we came up with catering chats. I need to hear see what Nick Rossi came up with. And it needs to be the name of it will be
You heard it
Dinnerviews.
here first with
and
New Year's
underneath
Day.
it, it'll say titled by Nick Rossi.
Dude, that's really
I get
good.
royalties on that, right? Like,
You just get
it's fun.
100%. You'll get 100% for everything that comes out of it.
You're left-handed, bro. How'd you not think of that?
I had to bring
I'm
that back for the
left-handed.
right-handers.
I'm so smart. I knew he was going to come up with that, and I wanted to give
You wanted
him
to-
the
okay.
satisfaction of saying it. But all right, we're done. Catch these guys on Warped Tour. Thanks for watching our chats.
Dinnerviews.
Dinnerviews. Later.